So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. He can run onto that. Throw in. And it's Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a great pick out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Has a shot! There it is! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So, a breakthrough already. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. De Bruyne! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nicked it back promptly. Costa Curta. And it's De Bruyne. Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Adams. Oh, he's onto this. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's a good ball. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. In for a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Makaleli. And he's there to retrieve it. That's going to go a long way. Pull it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed.
Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gets his pass away. Oh, easy pickings there. Eto'o. It's Van Basten! Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Shevchenko! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Eto'o, looking for options for movement. Defending was strong and firm. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's taking no chances there. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See,
it's Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Oh, that's ambitious. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has been cut short. De Bruyne. And he's intervened well there. And that is a little undercooked. Still just a single goal between the sides. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Baresi. Costa Curta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Eto'o.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he put it away? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Kawasaki Frontal seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
De Bruyne. Thuram cuts it out. Nice ball, and he's in here. Eto'o is flagged offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pull it. Shevchenko! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
No way through. That is good strength. And the shot! Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Shevchenko! That is decidedly lacking.
Shevchenko knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Ruben Dias. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Eto'o. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Kawasaki frontal really might just end up kicking themselves.
Bullet! And that is great goalkeeping.
Kawasaki frontal certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Costa Curta. Short changes him with that pass. That's a good ball played into space. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Well read, nice interception. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Rivaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, the shot could be on here. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. It's a promising position. That's tidy. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's well spotted. He's gone direct here. Now it's Forlan. And he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fired deep towards the back post. Rival. Oh, here's a chance! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rivaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Shevchenko, he's got the shot away! And again! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And they've got rid. Rodri.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. And they're back on the ball again. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Valverde. Valverde. Showing good feet. Forlan.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, they've got it again. Forlan. Messi. And it's Messi. Now it's Forlan. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Makaleli, he's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Makaleli brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Vinicius Junior might just make this.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Great ball, and he's in here! Costa Curta deals with that comfortably.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Forlan. Tries to get it clear. Rivaldo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. He's in a real chance! It's in!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Chance for the header! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Schneider! And again! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Played back in. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Schneider. Now it's Torres. Goes in for the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold standing over it. Deftly away. Ruben Diaz.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's shifting through the gears here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
The final 5 minutes. That's very neat. Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there. Rice.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And Messi! And that is doing no harm at all. Costa Curta. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. Haaland. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Spread it left. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the finish! Well, there's the clearance. Gerrard. And it's Owen. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Shevchenko. No, he's had it taken off him. Gilberto Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Owen. Out to the left it goes. Decent progress down the left. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Ah, lovely! And the shot! He scored! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Wan-Bissaka. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, give it away. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's very neat. And he's had it nicked away. Milan with the corner, there first. Van Dijk gets it away. Just eases him off the ball. This is promising. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Back into the middle. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Corner number 2 then. Out of play for a throw. Kluivert. And it's Owen. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Cleared without complication. Kluivert is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Yamal, and that interception was most necessary. Passing nice. He's had a hit! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Owen! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vinicius Junior getting this one clear. Gilberto Silva. Milan are looking to go forward now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. And he skips past his man. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Good spot, he's seen the run. Nesta cuts out the pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. Rummenigge gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. Ball's gone out of play. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kaká!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gerrard. And it's Owen. He can run onto that. And he's got the beating of... Has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Another big chance that gets away.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Oh, what's he done? Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. Haaland, he's through, now is he in? And the shot! They've scored! Right back in it, almost no time remaining, game still on.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
De Bruyne. Played back in. Son Heung-min. Brilliantly cut out. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. De Bruyne. And here's Haaland. Messi. Now it's Haaland. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Into extra time we go. Milan displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they... Oh, shooting chance! Rice. Fallen! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Haaland. Keeper's ball. Kaká. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great ball, and he's in. And Messi! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
That's a little off target. Haaland. Gilberto Silva. Baresi. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone. 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Can he finish? Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Cesena take the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Now it's Forlan. That's a nicely measured pass. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's tries a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Kaka. Messi. Forlan. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Wan-Bissaka. De Bruyne. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, played through for the wide man. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. Milan finding their passes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior! Foot in. Now it's Mbappe, and he was alert to it. And he's there to belt it away. And here's the chance to counter. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wan-Bissaka with the clearance. So it is still 0-0. Makaleli. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Costa Curta. Decent progress down the left. He's in space and looking for options. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Some really good ball movement. It's a sweet ball, that. And that's an errant pass. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Shot could be on. Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior. Challenge just a bit. Shevchenko! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Danger averted for now. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
He's gone for goal! Yamal. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Rivaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? Well, there's the clearance. Rafael Leao. Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good ball! And still, we await the first breakthrough. Costa Curta. Out for a throw. Nesta. Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And it's Makalele. He's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Makalele gathers from the goal kick. Picked out brilliantly. And the ball's come loose here.
Well played and well cleared.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And they've got rid.
Well, if they're looking to win this, they're certainly going about things the right way.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That's beautifully weighted. And that has been cleared. Koeman. And now the hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's nice. Nice, had it taken off him.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Makalele.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Haaland! And he's in, and a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. All hands on deck for this one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen? Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us on this most anticipated day in this part of the world. Calm confidence is emanating from all corners of the ground, and the odds are certainly in their favour. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Milan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shapes to shoot. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true. And I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make... Oh, he's been caught on it here! For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. Yamal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Gives him the freedom to make... Oh, he's been caught on it here! For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. Yamal! That is a... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Passing nice and neat. Now, who's going to be first to this? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Passes short and sharp. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gilberto Silva cuts it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, no joy this time. No way through. Has a look and has a go. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rummenigge. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
David Villa! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early... He's having a go! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Now the finish! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Wan-Bissaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Just eases him off the ball. Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Wan-Bissaka. Makaleli. Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's there to get it away. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, super find. He is, and the shot! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Milan he's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Real chance! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller, this one. Gets his head to it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Makaleli.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Nakata. And he's had it nicked away. Musiala gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, should have put that away.
Rummenigge fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. 2 fresh faces, and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Makaleli. Ruben Dias. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And the ball's come loose here. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caging.
Speculative strike. Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min goes steaming forward. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he's surging through. Mbappe. He's had a shot! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. And that has been cut short. Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Threads one in. De Bruyne. Davids. And here's Nunez. Nunez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids. Nakata. Had a shot. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Big header! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That's it for the first period of extra time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone. 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? So hostilities have already resumed. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, that was vital. Nakata. Now it's Darwin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Spread out to the left. And no, he's seen through all of that. Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Now it's Haaland. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now Mbappe! And again! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How do you look back on the game? So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move.
Chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. So we're still where we started right now. Nicked it back promptly. Vinicius Junior. Koundé wins the duel this time. And that could set him on his way. Shevchenko. And he's certainly onside. He's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's another chance! Oh, he's been... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will...
And Shevchenko! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. And he's had it nicked away. Well timed, excellent interception. And that was very necessary. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! And more and more and more. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Milan find a position of real strength now. And it's half-time here. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Here we go again then. That's gone for a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. And it's De Bruyne. He's picked his way through. That's going to go a long way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. And here's Vinicius Junior. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's having a go! No, not quite.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how...
Shevchenko! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Good read, needed to be. Yamal, he's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Real chance here. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Mbappe tries to clear. He's gone for goal. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that looks a good ball through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Makaleli. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, what a ball! Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Shevchenko. Has a go! And he should have made it 4.
Milan were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Great ball, and he tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Shevchenko, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Saka, Nunez, nice interception, well timed. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and has a look and has a go. Wan-Bissaka making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Roberto Carlos taking charge of the dead ball. And they've got rid. Roberto Carlos does well down the left, but he needs support here. Makalele gets it clear. And here's Neymar. Pedri short changes him with that pass. Yamal. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Great chance! Goal! Milan! How very smart. He just got it right.
Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Milan have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Brilliantly cut out. Decent hit! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's got away. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Belts one. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Milan are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. Chooses to go back. Foot in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, super find. He's found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Wits. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Shevchenko. Defending was strong and firm. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good-looking ball. De Bruyne. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way past. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that is expertly dealt with.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Wirtz really struggling to influence the game. Shevchenko! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Milan find a position of real strength now. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! No mistake! And they are right back within touch!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So is this the... Haaland! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's De Bruyne. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Sticks it away. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Clinical, just clinical. What a good effort from distance. 4 added minutes on the board. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be the final act. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's managed to get rid. Milan with the corner, they're first. Milan with another corner. Milan have their second corner now. Costa Curta getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. Chooses to go cross-field. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going full tilt down the left. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been...
He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, this looks sharp. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Shifted upfield. And it's Makalele. Oh, the ball's come loose here. No, he is not giving anything away. Yamal.
Such good technique.
Ah, such a clever touch. Big chance! Goal! Milan! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Kvaratskhelia! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Milan head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And if you have just joined us, well... And the shot! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Vinicius Junior.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
De Bruyne. Oh, that's ambitious. Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Kvaratskhelia, he has found a way through. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. And the keeper beats it away. Mohamed Salah! This their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Costa Curta. Van Bouten. Makaleli. He could be in here. And he's cut it out. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Terrific header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's De Bruyne. Now, who's going to be first to this? Pinches it off him. Whatever he had in mind, that was not... De Bruyne! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Speculative strike. And with that, the final whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. Now that's well seen too. And here's Neymar. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. Nesta clears it away. He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there. Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Costa Curta. And he's forced to go back. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Makalele spots it and intercepts. He is through here. It's a great ball. And he's running through. Can he finish? He's scored! And it's Urawa Reds who take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Nice defending, physical and effective. Bellingham. And it's Casemiro. Might be danger here. Closing in on goal. And here's Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Tries to get it clear. Great hit!
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed up.
Tries a shot! He's scored! AC Milan are all square. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared away.
Oh, how that cross missed it.
Gets his head to it! And he has kept it out somehow. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are back on the way. No changes at the interval from either side. Bellingham. Urawa Reds look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nicked it back promptly. Bellingham. Mbappe! Cleared without complication. Baresi. And it's De Bruyne. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, it's come loose! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good-looking ball. Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Urawa Reds needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
De Bruyne. Mbappe. Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Messi. Costa Curta. And here's Messi. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Strong running down that left flank. And that's played... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little in...
There's the shot!
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
David Villa. Oh, played right into his path. And Messi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Throw in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nice bit of trickery. Son Heung-min with the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And there goes the final whistle. Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.